This is a honey funeral dart. People song Hun and Flathead Brother. The most powerful predator on the African continent. The crane retreats and the lioness retreats. Can bear wild dogs. Africa is in chaos. Brother Bao says it. Welcome to a day of mourning. Micro Lang. A good day starts early in the morning. The morning mark of self-discipline did not sleep in. I woke up late and got up early. The weather is not very good today. Morning Biao's appetite is not very good either. So he plans to make a spicy strip first to appetizer. However, in this arid and impoverished land, there was never easy food. Lost fat can only keep looking for. Observe for a long time. Morning Bao finally made a discovery. This is a false blunt snake. It didn't take long to get up either. I'm leisurely basking in the sun at the moment. Little do you know the dark. Morning Bao has long coveted it. Don't miss the opportunity. Morning Bao has started to act. In his eyes, no fear of venom at all. It's the craving for Lei Xiao. At this point, the garden snake finally sensed the danger. When the eyes meet this, a major war seemed inevitable. Garden curls up. Make the muscles of the whole body tense. Then he suddenly launched an attack. Morning Bao didn't expect it at all. This guy would have no martial arts ethics. He was careless. No flash. As Africa's fiercest predator, Morning Bao designated that he could not be used to him. Sturdy cheers need no explanation. It's done. What's more, Morning Bao is for snake venom. Have some resistance. Not to mention, false blunt snakes are not dangerous at all. Both sides see tricks. Back and forth. It seems that no one can stand on the top. But at this moment, the garden snake. Spring strokes are frequent. Here comes a happy song. I like things that come unnoticed. Morning Bao seems to have a lot of backbone. Just a little taste. False dun snake aptitude is inferior. Decisively choose to run away. However, in the face of absolute power, no matter what snake skin you use, not in vain. He runs, he chases. He can't fly. Even with garden snake's best efforts, he still couldn't escape the lost leopard in the end. First hit. Spicy strips are good. Spicy strips are wonderful. The taste of spicy strips is croaking. Had an appetizer. Spicy strips lose their appetite. So the tiger moved again. Ready to get a little snack. This is prairie potato chips. No, it's a victim rat. No, this is a... Oh. Pretty soon, Morning Bao discovered him through an unusually sensitive sense of smell. At the same time, Shishu also smelled a trace of danger. He knew. At this time, the designation cannot run away. Just hide. So the tiger, the clever little stream mouse, quickly hid in the thorns. The spikes around it are 5 centimeters long. Except for this small animal. No animal wants to reach them. Unfortunately, he underestimated his opponent. The toughest predator on the grassland. Haha, Morning Bao is still the same Morning Bao. There is no fear of the top in the eyes. Only the desire for potato chips. No skin between the ages of 4, no taste. Crash, I'm really broken. I don't know if it's physical pain or something else. Tai hands are small. Morning Biao's stolen potato chips were actually scratched out. The complex environment made it difficult for him to use his fists. Even the brook mouse slipped under his fangs and claws many times. Broken, hit the corner. Tibetan label representation. Love of martial arts. There will inevitably be some bumps. Sprinkled water. The good news is that Morning has grabbed the West Rat's throat. Bad news. The West Rat bit Morning Biao's tongue. Sangbao is completely fortunate about this. It's a disaster. This guy is still thinking about tongue kissing. Unknown. Metabolism of the patient. Very fast, eat it every day. Food equivalent to about 1/5 of one's body weight. So even though it's near noon, hot weather, Morning Bao still hasn't stopped in his tracks. This time, he fixed his gaze on the scorpion in front of him. Anyone who has been stung by scorpions often knows the scorpion's tail has a poisonous sting. Once pierced into the predator's skin, the venom will be released immediately. Scorpion. If it contains neurotoxins and hemolytic toxins, it can be painful for several days. Eat from the whole village. However, Morning Bao is the most powerful predator on the African continent. They're not afraid of that at all. Write and read Little Doyle. Although Morning targeted to some unique certain immune abilities, but he was careful. After all, no one wants to add a few wounds to their face. Is everything okay? It didn't take long for his patience to be rewarded. It is now 50 years old. I just feel the heat. And he went to the pond. She took a beautiful wild bath. After taking a shower, Morning Bao once again took the step of not recognizing his 6 relatives, embark on the road to finding delicious food. Didn't get far. Morning Bao found a big guy and a lizard. Facing the approaching of the Morning Bao, the lizard showed no sign of panic. Instead, he rolled his eyes. It's basically a bad guy. There's not a big difference in size. The Morning Bid did not rashly make a move, but at a relatively safe distance. Carefully test. But at this time, get used to adjusting body orientation. Round the tail. Strongly gave the edge of the Morning Mark ruins. The Morning Mark is naturally unconvinced. So I went forward to test again. It's the tail of the ruins again. Morning Diaphora. I chose to turn around and leave silently. If it is broken, will the person who did it, if the flat-headed brother refused to accept it, be shot down? In fact, it's not cowardly, but from the heart. It is the survival wisdom of Morning Bao. When in danger, he must fight for his life. In daily hunting, life goes on. Hunting. The funeral darts that packed up the mood set off again. Soon 2 ostriches appeared in the distance. Attracted the attention of the funeral dart. He knows there is a great opportunity to be a troublemaker today. Oops, the funeral dart is late. The scattered eggshells on the ground suggest that someone has been there before. To vent the dissatisfaction in my heart, he licked the eggshell a few times. But at this time, Morning Bid full of lucky points. I actually picked up a big leak. However, for Morning Bao, it's not easy to eat this bird's egg, because the shell of an ostrich egg is very hard. Honey fangs and claws. Can't break it easily. However, as a famous troublemaker in the 8 villages of the city, Morning is marked by strength and means. The way to mourn the bid is very simple. Just lift the egg up high. Then hit the ground hard. Morning bid no time to savor the taste of bird eggs. He has to gulp it down, because adult ostriches forage not far away. Once things come to light, he is very likely to suffer from ostrich. The ruthless trampling of the hood. Early adult ostriches seem to notice something strange. Quickly back to the nest. Fortunately, morning bough is now eaten dry and wiped clean. Gone away. Until August, it is the season for honey to reproduce. The funeral dart of the survivor, suddenly in the air, smelled a strange smell. No, that's the smell of love. Mourning of a solo mother. I can't contain the excitement in my heart anymore, running in the direction of love. Good news, there is no problem with the informant. The other party is a female psychedelic. The bad news is that the other party's buck teeth are particularly conspicuous. It's kind of hard to look at. Fortunately, there was no sustained health experience before the morning bid, so it's not hard to accept the other party's appearance at this moment. After an afternoon of contact, they finally arrived in the evening, ushered in a deeper exchange. It goes without saying. It's nothing more than feeling the warmth of the world. Explore the true meaning of joy. Happy times are always short-lived. Morning master, who has been busy all day. It's not a waste of time. Although I am a little hungry, but Lost insists that Juan can't always be busy with his belly. Other people's stomachs also need to be taken care of. Thank you for watching. See you next time.